Good afternoon, Team James. This is Rochelle coming to you live this afternoon from the beautiful town of Alexander City, Alabama. And I apologize, I have been kind of out of sorts with a bad cold or the crud or whatever you want to call it for the last week. So my voice is still a little raspy, and I know I don't look my best, but we're going to dive into some things that I know you guys have been asking a lot of questions about over the last week, and especially the last couple of days. So we're going to get to that. I was on a team leaders call this afternoon with Mr. Hugh Hillis and some of the other leaders and upline from us, and we discussed some really great things, and I want to share that with you now. First of all, I want to touch just a second on something that I know we all know, but I want to bring us back and ground us just a little bit, because I know we're all very excited about the things that's happening. But guys, Divvee is a social network. It is not a networking company. It is a group. It is a social club or a social group, if you will. Kind of like Facebook. Now, Divvee has created basically an industry to fit a need, and so we are beginning from nothing, literally, and building a company to meet the needs of other companies and to provide a great income from those of us who are a part of it. So when you do that, there are always going to be challenges. And I know there are a lot of you out there like myself that run their own business, and we understand because of that the challenges that come along with it. As good as our intentions may be, sometimes things don't always go as planned, and I know that you all understand that. With Divvee, because of the kind of company that we are, and the fact that this has never been done before, when they think they have everything together and they're excited and they're giving us all this information and we're just biting at the bit and ready to go, and then something happens, like maybe the iOS is not up and running. Well, guys, if there's something like that happens, there's a reason, and Divvee is so dedicated to making sure that everything is correct and that we have everything we need to run our businesses, but not only that, but that we are protected. And with the iOS rollout or the Apple rollout, it was discovered during the beta testing that the app for the iOS system had been hacked already. And so in order to correct that, there's a process they have to go through, but they're doing it to protect us. It's better to do that now and to delay things a few days or a couple of weeks or whatever the case may be, rather than going ahead with something that is not safe and that your information is not protected. And so in view of that, Divvee released the Droid in order to work out the bugs and figure out what needed to be worked on, so that we can submit one-time corrections for the iOS, because it's a much longer process than it is for Droid. So with that being said, that's what they've been doing. That's what the release of so many videos a day and so many an hour and so on and so forth has been all about, is working out those bugs and getting that app to where it's perfect, and that we can do our job and everybody's happy and everything will be there that needs to be there, but most of all that we are protected. So keep that in mind as we go forward, and let's all, myself included, try to have a little more patience with the company and the things that they're going through, because they truly are looking out for our interests. I'm going to address now something that several have been asking about online, and I haven't had a chance to respond, not only because I've been sick, but I haven't been able to get updated until today so that I would know what to tell you. But there are issues with how many videos are being released, and there's a reason for that, and as is most everything that we do, there's always a reason why something isn't working quite the way we want it to. But what's happened is that we have people in every industry, and they're out there all over the place, that are thieves, and they're dishonest, and they are using devices, duplicators, I believe they call them, in order to make it appear that it's a live person doing these surveys and doing these rank and shares, but actually it's a computer. Now guys, what this means for us is that these computers are going through the vast amount of videos available for us. So instead of me being able to do 20 an hour, let's just use that for an example, or even 5 an hour, because these duplicators are going in there and doing vast, huge amounts in a very short amount of time, that's using all of the inventory that the company has for us. So they're cheating us. Well, Divvee caught it. Actually, the Droid app caught this, and they are fixing the problem, if you will, and you've heard them speak about that on several of their updates. But again, it's a process, and it angers me that people are so dishonest, and it's really cheating us. They're stealing from us, because the videos that we should be allowed or be having available for us have been used up by computers. Basically cheaters that are going in there and doing this unfairly. So that's been the holdup. So if you have been unable to view but maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 videos a day where you were getting your full 120, bear with them, because it is being taken care of. They have everything just about fixed and ready to go again, and they do know who it is that is doing this, and they will be eliminated from the company, or their positions will be taken, and they will not be allowed to be a part of Divvee, is my understanding. And I think that's the way it should be. Play by the rules, okay? This is going to be great for everybody, but we all need to be, number 1, patient, and number 2, we need to be good, outstanding Christian people that do things the way they're supposed to be done. So with that being said, that's been the issue with the videos. It's up, and they know who it is. It's being taken care of, so bear with them just a couple more days and we should have all of those problems and issues resolved very quickly. The next thing that we talked about on the call today is some, they haven't said exactly what, but there's some really big things going to be released next week. What will happen within the next few days, the system will be shut down. We're changing servers. It's the same company or server that Amazon uses, and so during that downtime will be a couple of days where they'll re-download everything. When the system comes back up, at that point, guys, you're going to be able to see your point values, how many points you have, the conversions of those points, your coins. We should be learning what those coins are going to be used for. You'll also be able to see your tree, see your downline, see what everyone's doing in your organization, and it's going to be really cool. Within a couple of days of it coming back up online, we should be ready to begin enrollments again. And I know we're all excited about that, and we have people waiting to get in and be a part of this. So we are very hopeful that within the next week we should be up and running on the new servers, which will then allow us to be able to move forward with enrollments. And I know I, for one, am looking forward to that. Guys, there is so much more that Divvee has for us that I could hear the excitement in their voices today. They couldn't tell us exactly what those things are yet, but the videos that we're ranking and sharing right now is just the tip of the iceberg, guys. This is going to be the worst it ever gets, and that's good for us because we are really with a phenomenal company, and just doing the videos alone is going to be an excellent income. But they have just this week alone signed I believe he said over 14 new contracts with new customers. And now we're the affiliates. We're the people that give them their feedback. They are the customers. So we have 14 plus new contracts with people that will be giving us more videos to watch, more movie trailers and things of that nature. But there's something big on the horizon. I don't know what it is, but I know I heard the excitement in their voices. Guys, I know we're excited, and I know that people get discouraged sometimes when things don't go just right. But please believe me, hear me if you don't hear anything else that I say tonight. Hugh Hillis is a very good friend of mine and an outstanding businessman and an outstanding man of faith. And I joined Divvee because I trust Hugh Hillis. With that being said, after speaking with Hugh today and being on that call, the owners of this company, people that are backing us, such as Microsoft and Bill Gates and the Romney brothers, and the list goes on and on. Guys, these people see the big picture. What we're seeing so oftentimes is we look at things in the here and the now, and if it doesn't go just exactly right, we get all bent out of shape because we're very impatient, and I'm at the top of that list. I want things to get going so that I can basically tell people, see, I told you so. And so we get impatient. But guys, this is going to be the biggest thing you or I have ever had the opportunity to be a part of. This thing is going to change lives, literally. And I'm excited about that. And I want you to be excited, and I want you to have that faith, and I want you to have that assurance that Divvee is having challenges getting up off the ground. This is a brand new company. But we all have those challenges in our businesses and in our day-to-day lives. So many times things don't go anywhere close to the way that we think they're going to go, and yet we stick it out. So that's all I'm asking you guys to do, is stick it out, because this is going to be so worth it in a few weeks. Okay? In a few weeks, we're going to look back and think, wow, I'm so glad I hung in there, because I have touched and changed so many lives already, and so many more to come. So guys, just be encouraged, be of strong faith, because we are going to do some magnificent things together. Payouts. I know you're all interested in when we're going to begin to be paid, and this is coming directly from one of the owners of the company. We will be getting our first commissions and our first gift cards the 1st of March. So guys, that's just right around the corner. So it is very, very close to all coming together. And so keep doing what you're doing. We'll be seeing commissions paid out on the Matrix, as well as gift cards where you've been doing your videos and watching them. So keep doing it. I know it's challenging right now, but they're getting that worked out. Everything should be up to par. Make sure you're updating your apps every day and keeping up with that. Let's see. I think that's all I had. I had a list here that I was looking at because I didn't want to forget anything. I know there's been a lot of questions, and a lot of you guys have concerns and issues with whatever it may be. Right now, I think it's mainly just getting the videos that we need, and today we are fully aware now of why that is. So there are some people out there that is manipulating the system, and because of them, we've had a few setbacks. So just hang in there. They're getting that sorted out, and I look so forward to all of us being together in a few months, maybe 90 days from now, and having a big celebration, because we truly are going to be so excited and so blessed to be a part of this company that it will be just phenomenal. So until then, guys, keep on watching your videos. post any questions you have. If I can't answer them, I'll get them answered for you as soon as I can. It's been great. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to working with each and every one of you. God bless.